In this part, I will demonstrate the configuration of the Logistics General Enterprise Structure. Lecture 02. In this lecture, I will discuss and configuration about Valuation Area with Business Scenario, Plant with a Business Scenario Example, Division. So go to SPRO on the SAP system, then SAP Reference, IMG. Enterprise Structure. Definition. Logistics General. Then execute. Define valuation level. Here, you have to see the valuation level screen. And here you have two options. Valuation area is a plant, and valuation level is a company code. And you can see that both checkboxes are disabled because you cannot change the valuation level once you select an option. It's a default selection for valuation area is a plant. If you want to change the valuation level, you have to contact SAP directly, and they will do it for your organization. So, we will discuss the valuation area. Valuation area. A valuation area is the organizational level in SAP where material prices, whether standard or moving average price, are kept and inventory values are managed. The primary purpose of the valuation area is to provide a consistent and standard method for material costing. Valuation area at plant level. This is the most common and recommended method, especially for companies with several manufacturing plant or distribution plants. When the valuation area is set at the plant level, the price of a material is specific to each plant. This provides a clearer and more precise picture of costs. Transportation expenses, regional labor rates, and local procurement costs can differ greatly from one plant to another. Valuation area at company code level. All plants within the same company code share the same stock valuation. The same material in different plants under the same company code has the same valuation price. In general, it works well for smaller businesses with a single location or when there aren't many cost differences between plants. Business scenario. Let's look at Novus Technologies Limited, a multinational corporation that produces laptops. Novus Technologies operates two manufacturing plants, one in Dhaka, Bangladesh, and another in New York, USA. Laptops are made at both plants. Let's say your company has two plants. Dhaka plant. The cost of the laptops at the Dhaka plant is calculated to be $450. This price includes the cost of raw materials sourced locally, the wages of the Bangladesh workforce, and the plant's overhead costs. New York plant. The same laptop is worth $500 at the New York plant. The cost of raw materials from U.S. suppliers, American labor costs, and the particular overheads of the New York plant are all included in this price. If the valuation area is at the plant level, Dhaka plant stock is valued at $450 and New York plants at $500. If the valuation area is at the company code level, both the Dhaka plant and the New York plant are valued at the same price of $475, which is the average price. Plant. A plant is an organizational unit within the logistics module that represents a physical location where a company's activities take place. Each plant is assigned to a single company code, but a company code can have multiple plants associated with it. A plant used for procurement, production, inventory management, and distribution of goods and services. It is a central element in many SAP modules, especially SAP Materials Management, SD, Sales and Distribution, PP, Production Planning, and PM, Plant Maintenance. A plant can represent the following: a manufacturing location, a warehouse, a distribution center, a service or maintenance location. Business scenario. Let's consider a multinational company, Novus Technologies Limited. It is a Bangladeshi-based electronics device manufacturing and retail company. Organizational structure in SAP. Company code, NOBD, is Novus Technologies Bangladesh Limited. Plant as NOF1, for factory plant. NOW1, warehouse plant. NOP1, distribution plant and regional sales office for Dhaka. NOP2, distribution plant and regional sales office for US. Factory plant, NOF1. The main manufacturing unit where laptops are assembled. This plant procures raw materials, such as silicon, copper, and lithium, from various vendors and stores them at this plant through the SAP system. Once laptops are produced, they are transferred to the Gabtoli warehouse plant and OW1. The warehouse plant stored these laptops and moved them to the Dhaka distribution plant according to the requirements through the SAP system. A customer orders a laptop through the distribution plant in Gulshan, Dhaka. A sales order is created in the SAP under the NOP1 plant. However, the laptop might be delivered from the NOW1 warehouse plant. The delivery and goods issue will be processed from the NOP1 plant, and the system will update the inventory levels accordingly. The NOBD company code will handle the billing to the customer. How SAP Plant works in this scenario. Procurement module. When raw materials such as silicon, copper are ordered, they are assigned to plant NOF1 for production. Production PP module. The production order is created in plant NOF1, where the assembly is located. Inventory WM module. Finished laptops are moved to plant NOW1 before distribution. Sales SD module. When a dealer in Dhaka orders laptops, the system checks stock in plant NOP1 for shipment. Now we will create plant on SAP. So let's go to SAP system and enter the transaction code, SPRO. SAP reference, IMG. Enterprise structure. Definition. Logistics, general. Then execute. Define plant. Here you have to see the plant overview screen. Now click the New Entries button. Here, enter your plant as NOF1. And name one is Factory Plant Barisal. And name 2 is Novice Technologies BD. Now enter the address of your plant. So, click the Address button. Enter the plant name. Factory Plant. NOF1. Search term 1 could be NOF1. Search term 2 is NOBD. Street can be Fazlul Haq Avenue. House number 10. Postal code 8201. City Barisal. Country BD. Region 06. After that, click Continue. Then, click Save. Again, click Continue. And now you can create a new customization request. That will be Create a plant. Then click Save. Then Continue. And your data will be saved. And you can also see your address, including the postal code, city, and country copied from the address. Now go back. And as our business scenario is that BD company code should have 3 plants. So, I will create the second plant by copying our existing plant and F1. Select this plant. And then click Copy as option. Now you have to enter your second plant as an OW1 for warehouse. And name one can be warehouse. Plant. Gabtoli. And name 2. Novice Technologies BD. Then press Enter on your keyboard. Now you have to fill up of your second plant address. So, the plant name can be warehouse. Plant. An OW1. Search term 1. NOW1. Search term 2. NOBD. Street. Gabtoli Road. House number 104. Postal code 1452. City Dhaka. Country BD. Region 13. Then click Continue. And the number of entries copied 1. Then click Save. And your data will be saved. Again, create your third plant for the distribution plant. So click New Entries button. Now you have to enter your third plant as NOP2. And name one can be distribution. Plant. Dhaka. And name 2. Novice Technologies BD. Then click the address button. Now the plant can be distribution. Plant. And OP2. Search term 1 could be NOP2. Search term 2 is NOBD. Street can be Gulshan. Road. House number 5623. Postal code 1416. City Dhaka. Country BD. Region 13. Then press Enter to continue. And then click Save. Again, click Continue. And you can also see your address, postal code, city, and country copied from the address. Go back as our business scenario. Now, you will create another plant for New York, USA. So, click the New Entries button. Then type your New York plant, NOP3, and name one could be Distribution Plant New York. And name 2, Novice Technologies US. Now enter the address of your plant. So, click the Address button. Here, you have to enter the plant name. New York Plant. NOP3. Search term 1 could be NOP3. Search term 2 is NOUS. Street can be New York Road. House number 0140. Postal code 10010. City New York. Country US. Region NY. After that, press Continue. Then click Save. Again, click Continue. And your data was saved. And you can see your street, postal code, city, and country copied from the address. We have successfully created 3 plants for the BD company code and 1 for the US company code, as per our business scenario. Go back. Again, go back. The next step is to define the location. Do not confuse this location with the storage location. This location is defined within the plant, which helps you identify where a plant entity is situated. It's not the storage location where the stocks are stored. So, do not get confused. This is optional if you do not want to do it, and you can skip it. We will define location just as a demonstration. So, execute it. So, click the New Entries button. Then enter your plant NOP2 and location NOBD. Name of location Gulshan Road. Then click the Address button. Name can be Dhaka NOP2. Search term 1 NOP2 and search term 2 NOBD. Street can be Gulshan Road. House number 0010. Postal code 1414. City Dhaka. Country BD. Region 134 Dhaka. That's it. Then enter. You need to correct the name of the location to Gulshan Dhaka, and then click Save. And you can create new customizing request. And this will be Define Location. And then click Save. And press Enter to continue. And your data was saved. Now go back. And again, go back. Division. A division is an organizational unit in sales and distribution in the SAP. It represents a product line or business segment within a company. It is used to categorize products and manage different business areas separately for reporting, pricing, and operational purposes. A division must be assigned to a sales organization, and multiple divisions can be assigned to a single sales organization. Each material must be assigned to a specific division in its material master data. Division is represented by a 2-digit alphanumeric key in SAP. The next step is to define copy, delete, check division. So, execute it. And you have to land it on the screen. And double-click on Define Division. As our business scenario, we have to create 2 divisions. One for Dhaka and another for New York. So, click the New Entries button. Here, type your division. 2N for Dhaka. And description will be Dhaka, Bangladesh. Again, enter your second division. 3N for New York. And the description will be New York, USA. Then click Save. And click New Customization Request. And description will be Create a division. And click Save. And click Continue. So, the data was saved. And that's how we can create our division. So, go back. Again, go back. And close it. Next, we need an assignment for Logistics General. So, go to the assignment under the Enterprise structure. Then go Logistics General. And you have to see Assign Plant to Company Code. So, execute it. Here, you have to see the Assign Plant to Company Code screen. Then click the New Entries button. In a business scenario, we have 2 company codes and 4 plants associated with each company code. So, assign it. Company code NOBD, plant. NOF1. Company code NOBD, plant. NOW1. Company code NOBD, plant. NOP2. Then enter your second company code, NOUS and plant. NOP3. Then press Enter on your keyboard. Then click Save. And you can create new customizing request. That will be Assign Plant to Company Code. And then click Save. And press Enter to continue. And your data was saved. Go back. Again, go back. The next assignment is Assign Business Area to Plant Valuation Area and Division. So, execute it. Here you have to land it on the screen. And click on Plant Valuation Area, Division. Then click the New Entries button. Here, type your plant, NOF1, and division, 2N, and business area is BDBA. Plant, NOW1, and division, 2N, and business area is BDBA. Plant, NOP2, and division, 2N, and business area is BDBA. Plant, NOP3, and division, 3N, and business area is USBA. Then press Enter on your keyboard. And click Save. Then create new customization request that will be Assign Plant Valuation Area. Division. Then click Save. And click Continue. And your data will be saved. So, we have successfully configured the logistics general enterprise structure.